We all know that good habits are boring and they took long time. Boring habits that are good, such as studying, exercising, learning, cooking, these habits are good for us, but they're boring and we don't do it too often. In this video, I'm gonna show you a strategy to make literally any habit that it's hard and it's boring to make it more enjoyable and more fun. And when I say any habit, I literally mean any habit. Any habit that it's like good for you in the future and you wanna keep it in the long term. Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Sahil Muhammad, and in this channel I read book and I explain it to you in a simple way. If you like to get the benefit of books without reading, subscribe to my channel. In 1940, a Dutch scientist named Tinbergen Nico. This scientist changed the way that we look at what motivates us. Tinbergen was investigating herring gulls, the birds that often seen flying on the seashores of North America. He noticed that adult herring gulls got a red dot on their beak, and whenever their kids, their baby birds, are hungry, they poke this area to ask their parents for food. To begin the experiments, he created a beak, a head without a body, and he put a red dot on it. He waited till the parent had flown away, and he went over their nest and placed these fake dummies. The dummies were obviously fake, and he thought the baby chicks will rejected them. But suddenly the baby chick stopped poking this area as if it was its parent. Soon he noticed that the bigger the red dot, the faster and the more the baby chicks will poke. He created a big peak with 3 red dots on it. And when he placed it on the nest, the baby chicks went crazy. Tinbergen and his colleagues did not stop over here. He did another experiment for other animals. A gray-legged goose, for example. This bird is ground nesting, and whenever the mother is moving on the nest, one of its eggs will roll out, and it will waddle and bend. It uses its neck and beak to pull it back. The goose have an instinct rule. Whenever it sees round object, it will pull it back. Like even if it's a light bulb, the goose will try to pull it back to its nest. One time a goose made a tremendous effort to pull back a volleyball. The reason why James Clear provides these stories in his book is to explain to us what is a supernormal stimuli. A supernormal stimuli is an exaggerated version of reality. Means it's something normal, but it's more than normal. They make it more than normal. For example, the fake peaks. The fake peaks that they place on the nest for the herring gulls, for the baby chicks, or the volleyball that the goose did tremendous effort on it. This is called supernormal stimuli. And for the human, we have supernormal stimuli, and it's like everywhere. Take junk food, for example. Junk food is exaggerated version of normal food, because companies, they spend millions of dollars to make the most crunchiest chips or the most delicious food to make it more than it's normal, you know. And we used to hunt and gather like a long time ago, and for food we have value on food, like on fat, salt, and sugar. So these ingredients has high value for us. We value these items, and because we used to hunt and gather, food is like got a high value on it. So when we eat junk food, it's more than normal, and when we eat it, it gives us more dopamine. It's like supernormal stimuli, and when we eat it, it makes us like it more and tend to refuse to eat the normal food, because the junk food give us more dopamine than the regular food. In our world, we do not stop on junk food. It's only there is a lot of areas that got like supernormal stimuli. Take makeup, for example. A makeup can make a person better than she is. And even like on the models, like they make them like more than normal. Even like they edited with Photoshop, and they do a lot of edit and makeup to make it better than the normal is. And that's supernormal stimuli. And also there is a lot of supernormal stimuli. Also, if you take like playing, we used to play board games, hide and seek, swim, but now you see video games give us more dopamine. That's why a lot of people, they get stuck on gaming and they play a lot of video games, because it gives them a lot of dopamine. And not just over here, even like on social media, we often get more praise and more likes on the picture that we send on social media, more than ever we get in the office or at home. We got like a lot of likes and a lot of comments, and that's also supernormal stimuli. The companies like pay millions of dollars to make the normal that we born with, such as interacting with people socially, or eating food, or playing. They make these original habits that we were born with. They make it more than normal. That's why a lot of people fall into bad habits, such as eating junk food, or spending too much time on social media, or playing a lot of video games. These companies play millions of dollars to make it super normal stimuli, and that's why we come back to it, and we just in a cycle. Like we go back to it and we play video games, and then we feel bored, and then we go back and we play video games and we feel bored. That's like they make it better than it's normal. They make it super normal stimuli. Just the baby chicks of heroin girls, when they poke the fake cardboard peak, they thought it's normal. They thought it's their parents, and they just keep poking while it's fake. It's not real. And or just like the goose when it tried to pull back a volleyball thinking it's egg. Well, it's not. It's volleyball, but it doesn't know, because it's already preloaded with at birth that like the goose is gonna take care of the eggs. That's like natural happen. But when a high exaggerated version of reality, such as the volleyball or the fake peaks, give them like more dopamine and make them like go crazy. A scientist named James Auld and Peter Milner made an experiment on rat that changed our way of looking of dopamine and how it's important in our body and our brain. So they did a test on rats, and they removed the dopamine from his brain. They shut it off, and they noticed that the rat lost all of its will to live. It didn't want to eat food. It didn't want to play. It didn't want to drink or anything. After a couple of weeks, the mice died of thirst. For the other experiment, they added a lot of dopamine for the rat, and when this happened, they noticed the rat like going crazy, and he poked his nose on the box for almost like 800 times per an hour. And same thing with human. The people who play gambling, they hit the winning machine like 600 times when they gamble. That's because it's high dopamine. People don't get dopamine when they get it. For example, when the people who gamble, they don't get dopamine while they gamble. They get dopamine when they hear and they look at the games. They get the dopamine, and when they play, they don't get the dopamine when they play. They get it before, when they look at the casino. It's called anticipation. Anticipation means when you anticipate a reward, your brain gives you dopamine as if you did it. For example, when people who are drug addicts, when they look at the drugs, they get just by looking at it, they get a level of dopamine as the same as they take it. That's because they anticipate it. Here is how the dopamine work. Let's say if people eat pizza for the first time. So there is a line, and it got like 4 dots. The first one is the cue. The second thing is the craving. And the third thing is the action. And the fourth one is the reward. So when the person eats the pizza for the first time, it's gonna see it, and it's gonna crave it, and it's gonna eat it, and then he's gonna get the reward. So the dopamine spikes in this area. And for the next time when he tried to eat pizza again, he's gonna look at the pizza, and then he's gonna crave it. And when he crave it, he's gonna get a spike of dopamine as if he eat it. And then when he eat it, he's not gonna get a hit of dopamine, because he already expected the hit of dopamine, and he got it. He felt pleasure. And if you expected let's say you looked at the pizza but you didn't eat it. You see, when you expected it, it's gonna the dopamine will spike up, but and if you didn't get the reward, the dopamine will go down and then will go up, as if disappointment. If you expected the reward on the craving, the dopamine will spike up, and then you get disappointed, and then suddenly you ate the pizza, and then the dopamine will spike up again as normal, it's like the brain is trying to tell you, oh, you see, I'm right. The dopamine was here. And here is the way to make any hard habits more enjoyable and more fun. Here's a story of an electrical engineering. His name is Ryan Barron. This guy, he likes watching Netflix, but he knew he needed to exercise more. So what he does, he connected his TV to his cycling machine, and he wrote the program. If he cycle on a certain speed, the show will play on the video. And if he stopped or slowed down, the video will pause. And after he does that, it helped him a lot to exercise more and also to enjoy watching Netflix. And I'll show you exactly how you can use this in your own life. This is literally, it's gonna help you a lot to make habits like more enjoyable. Let's say you wanted to exercise, but you like scrolling. What you're gonna do, you're gonna exercise and then you are going to scroll, and this will make you like love exercising, because you know after you're done exercising you are going to scroll. And let's say you want to watch the news, but you know you need to study. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna tell yourself, I'm going to study, and then when you're done studying, you're gonna watch the news. That's called temptation bundling. It can make habits like more enjoyable at the end. So for example, what I do in my life, after I exercise, I take a shower and then I eat something healthy. And this helped me to like exercising more, because after I done exercising, I just go, I take a shower and then I go eat. This is like I do this every time, and literally it helped me to keep going and to make this habit more fun. And for me personally, to make this habit more fun, I like to listen to podcasts or motivational speakers as I'm exercising. So I just take my dumbbells and I exercise, and I listen to motivational speakers or podcasts or anything that interests me while I'm exercising. So this is a good thing to make your habits more fun. And I literally use this at work. I work in a store, and while I'm working, I just play Jim Rohn or any motivational speakers. It helped me a lot to like my work, because I literally when I work, and I just miss working because I'm listening to good stuff and I'm working. It literally made me love working. So yeah, that's how you use temptation bundling to help you to make your life better, and to make you like habits that are hard and you keep going doing them in the long term. Yeah, it's literally helpful and literally make you love hard habits. You know, especially in these days, a lot of people don't like reading, don't like studying, don't like exercising, don't like running. Why? Because they haven't do it a long time ago. So if you want to like something, you have to give it time and effort, and you have to keep with it, because it's gonna help you and benefit you in the future. That's how you use temptation bundling. After you do something you need, you do something you want. Let's say you need to exercise and you want to scroll. So after you done exercise, the thing that you need, you are going to scroll the thing that you want to do. And you can also use habit stacking, the one that we just explained in the previous video. You can use habit stacking as, for example, habit stacking, basically you stack habits on top of the other. So let's say after you drink a cup of coffee, you're going to exercise. This is called habit stacking. And after you exercise, you take a shower. This is like habit stacking. You stack habits on top of the others. And for people who wants to connect habit stacking with temptation bundling, yes, you can do that. So for example, after you, let's say you wake up and then you brush your teeth. After you brush your teeth, you exercise. And after you exercise, you want to do something you need to do. For example, studying. You study, and then something you want to do, probably like playing video games, and then you do that. And you just keep going. The reason James Clear provides this strategy is to help you make habits that are hard more fun and more enjoyable. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you watching this video. Make sure you send this video to somebody who you think is gonna benefit in the future. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one.